Okay, Shabbat Shalom. Good to be together. So I actually spent today outside. I'm glad that the air cleared a bit, so it didn't smell so smoky and feel thick, because I really needed to weed and mulch the front beds in front of my house. And things were just busy, and every weekend I've had something, and I literally didn't have a free day to do it. I actually hired guys to come and weed, and that was like 2 weeks ago, and now all the weeds were back. I was like, oh God, that didn't work out. So today, my younger son, Jack, doesn't work on Fridays, so he was like, today's the day. We're going to get it done. It's supposed to rain over the weekend. We're going to get out there. We're going to weed. We're going to mulch. We're going to do it. And we did. And there is something so calming and restorative, I feel. And I'm not a big outdoorsy person, but when you put your hands in the earth, there is just something about it. And pulling weeds is not the most exciting thing, but when you pull out a weed and you get the whole root, there's something that feels so satisfying about that. So I think, we've come to a world that's so full of electronics, and that we don't spend as much time out in nature and digging in dirt as we used to. But I think we probably need to go and do more of that, because it definitely, I think, does something for the soul. So I was happy to be out there. Happy it's done. Definitely happy that it's done. And also like the satisfaction of how pretty it looks when it's all finished. That is really nice as well. And got to spend some time outside with my child, which I feel I'm going the wrong way here. Which was really lovely also, and my daughter was home for part of that, so she sat outside. She doesn't dig in the dirt, but she sat outside with us. My dog was outside all day, and it is good to be outside. So, all right, so with that, we are ready to sing and to welcome Shabbat. שבת אחים מויחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. אוי אוי אוי, שבת אחים, שבת אחים גם יחד. שבת a minute to breathe. And nice to be able to breathe. I know there were a lot of people who yesterday felt like they could not even go outside because the air was so thick, it was hard to breathe. And I think it's so easy to take our breath for granted because it's there all the time. And for most people, it is so easy. But when it is not easy, on the days when it's not easy, we realize what a gift breath really is. And so we take that nice deep breath in and we hold it and we let it out. And we take that nice deep breath in again and hold it and let it out. And one last time, nice deep breath in and hold it and let it out. Breathing out any of the stress of the week as we welcome Shabbat. And we take a moment. I don't know who she thinks is here. All right, and we take a moment to pray for Israel. May the state of Israel be blessed with strength, wisdom, and courage. May those who defend her be protected, and may her leaders be guided by responsibility, compassion, and a deep commitment to the well-being of all her people. May the people of Israel remain resilient in the face of hatred, fear, and uncertainty. And may they continue to build, create, celebrate, and live with hope. Strengthen the bonds that connect the Jews in Israel and throughout the world. And remind us that we are one people, linked by history, tradition, and destiny. May Israel know safety within her borders, peace with her neighbors, and a future filled with possibility. And may all who live in the region one day dwell with security, dignity, and hope. There was a comedian who was talking about going to Israel very recently. It was his first trip to Israel. And he noticed that there were building cranes everywhere because people joke that the building crane is the national bird of Israel. They're just building everywhere. That in spite of the threats and the ongoing missiles, Israel is still building. But this guy didn't know that Israel was still building. And so he was driving along and he said to his cab driver, wow, those missiles from Iran really did a number on this country. And the driver said, oh, no. I mean, yes, a few buildings were hit and things were bad, but most of this we did to ourselves. We're building for the future. And that is Israel in a nutshell. In spite of everything, they are building for a future filled with hope and hopefully one filled with peace. Rain And we take a minute to pray for those who are in need of God's healing blessing. Source of healing and compassion, be near to all who are facing illness, pain, loneliness, or fear. Grant them strength when the journey feels overwhelming, patience when healing comes slowly, and hope when the path ahead is uncertain. Bring comfort to their bodies, calm to their minds, and peace to their spirits. Bless the doctors, nurses, caregivers, family members, and friends who support them with patience, wisdom, and compassion. May those in need of healing feel surrounded by love and reminded that they do not need to walk this road alone. May healing come speedily in the way it is most needed. Healing of body, healing of mind, healing of spirit, and healing of heart. I thank you for my life, body and soul. Help me realize I am beautiful and whole. I'm perfect the way I am, and a little broken too. I will live each day as a gift I give to you. Whoa, 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 Baruch atah Adonai, Rofech basar umafli la'asot. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofech basar umafli la'asot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals all flesh, working wondrously. And we take a moment for silent prayer. All right, so this week in the Torah, we are entering into a new book, into the last book. We are entering into Deuteronomy. And I think of Deuteronomy as kind of like a Cliff Notes for the Israelite people. It's a lot of Moses reviewing, reminding, retelling the Israelite people sort of all of the most important lessons that they have been learning and what they really need to do so that they can be successful when they get to the promised land. So the book starts out this week with the Israelites actually standing on the edge of the promised land. After 40 years of wandering, they are close. They have almost arrived, and Moses will not be going with them. Instead, he stands before a whole new generation of people, because only the generation that was not born in slavery is able to make it into the promised land after plagues and old age and all kinds of things. Only people who were not born in slavery, with the exception of their new leader, who's Ben Nun, their newest leader. He was born in slavery, but other than that, everybody else is able to go. It's a whole new generation going into the promised land. Joshua, I knew it was a J, and I just that was out of my mind tonight. Joshua, thank you. Joshua Ben Nun is who will take them into the promised land, and he has been with them the whole time. So he stands really before a new generation, and he begins one of many, many speeches to them. He looks back over the journey, and he recalls the failures, the fears, the arguments, the moments where the people lost their way. But he also reminds them of what they have survived and of how far they have come. They're about to enter a future that is filled with possibility, but also with uncertainty. They don't know exactly what waits for them on the other side of the Jordan. And remember, they had two sort of conflicting reports of what was on the other side of the Jordan. One, everything is going to be okay, it's going to be hard, but we can do it. And one where there are giants living over there. So they're really not sure what they're going to encounter when they get there, but they know that they're going. And they know that this next chapter is going to require courage and responsibility and faith. That feeling, for me at least right now, feels kind of familiar. We're living at a time when the future feels increasingly difficult to predict. Anti-Semitism is no longer something that we discuss as part of Jewish history. It's something we see, we hear, we experience in our own communities, and certainly around the world. And this week, even the air outside reminded us how connected and vulnerable we are. The smoke from the wildfires hundreds of miles away in Canada traveled all throughout this country, turning the sky from into a weird color and made everything feel as though the fire was just down the road. There was so much smoke in my neighborhood yesterday, you would have thought that that fire was literally up the street. And the air quality reached very unhealthy and hazardous levels throughout much of our country. A fire doesn't need to be on our own street for us to breathe its consequences. And perhaps that's one of the lessons of Devarim, of this Torah portion. We may be standing in one place, but our choices reach far beyond us. What happens in one generation shapes the world inherited by the next. What happens in one country can affect the air in another. Words spoken carelessly can travel. Hatred left unanswered can spread. Problems ignored do not always remain somewhere else. They often end up on our doorsteps. Moses understands that he cannot control what will happen after he is gone. He cannot cross the Jordan and solve every challenge for the Israelites. What he can do is tell the truth about the past and remind the people who they are called to be. He asks them to remember. Remember where you came from. Remember the mistakes that were made. Remember the values that carried you through the wilderness. And also remember that you do not enter the future blindly. We cannot know exactly what lies ahead, and we cannot guarantee that the world will become safer, kinder, or more stable simply because we hope that it will. But that uncertainty does not excuse us from responsibility. We can speak out when hatred is normalized. We can refuse to accept cruelty as ordinary. We can take seriously our responsibility to protect the earth. We can teach the next generation not only how to succeed, but how to care for one another and the world that they will inherit. Moses' message is not that the future will be easy. It's that we must enter it with our eyes open. Perhaps the question that this Torah portion leaves us with is, when the next generation looks back at our time, what will they say we noticed? What will they say we ignored? What will they say we had the courage to do? Will they wonder how we allowed so much chaos and cruelty and disregard for the truth to become normal? Or will they see that we refuse to become numb so that we continue to speak, to care, and to insist that our leaders and our society do better? I guess that all remains to be seen. But I do hope that they will look back and see that there were some that had real courage and really worked to make the world a better place. And if you are saying Kaddish for a loved one, there we go. I invite you to rise either in body or in spirit. And tonight we especially keep in our memory and our thoughts Anne Banda. We join together, Yitgadal v'Yitkadash Shemei Rabbah ve'alma divra chirute ve'amlich malchute b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mivorach Leolam Olmei Almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yithaleh v'yithalal Shmei Dekudasha Barich Hu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechemata. Ta'amiran ba'alma v'imru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabbah min Shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. All right, and we bring our candles forward. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shabbat. And we raise our Kiddush cups as we join together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. And to our challah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. All right, Shabbat Shalom. We can all take ourselves off of mute so we can hear each other say Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Hi, Howie. It's nice to see you. Yeah. Hold on one sec. I'm going to say Shabbat Shalom to everybody on Facebook and